what's going on everyone? It's Muller, and today we're going to be having a look at the community feedback on the Black Ops Cold War trailers, all the gameplay, and some of the comments on my video, which people are not really happy with the gameplay and overall game atmosphere from what I've noticed. I have talked about this countless of times already on how I think it's unfair to judge a game based on a video, but maybe, it is right to make some sort of conclusion based on what we've seen. Anyway, we'll just get into it right now. I uploaded a gun sounds comparison video the other day, well yesterday, and thanks for the love and discussion created around the video. It means a lot to have that, kind of just active comment section, just to reply to all you guys' comments, talk about, how we feel about it, and yeah. Anyway, one person commented that there was not enough punch in the Cold War sounds, which this I can actually get behind, as I remember the first time I shot the lever action, better known as the Mark II carbine in Modern Warfare, and I was genuinely surprised at how real and visceral it sounded. To have that kind of power behind, a weapon that is, not so strong sounding in other Call of Duties, where I played a ton of World War II and I used the lever action a shit ton in that game, and well... Yeah, it's not as good as Modern Warfare, but I know some of you will hate me for saying this, but it is an alpha, and I will be saying that so many times. At the end of the day, this game is an alpha, and it's 2 months away from release, which it is plenty of time for them to make, these sorts of changes. Anyway, I hope that Treyarch will update the game sounds and whatnot, but I'm personally fine with some of them, like the rifle sounds, they sound good, and the submachine guns, they sound pretty good too. But yeah, that's all I have to really say about the gun sounds. Anyway, this next comment is a bit more of a long one, and thank you for putting in the effort to say this, but basically he talks about not only the gun sounds, but all the effects on the guns, such as the gun smoke, the realistic kickback, and the more realistic ADS, that Cold War is lacking, Modern Warfare had all of those things, realism behind it. Which I think this, all I can say about this is just how Modern Warfare has spoiled us and how it's brought in new people to Call of Duty. Which, I don't know if this person has played the old Call of Duties, but what I'm getting from this is that he's new, Modern Warfare has brought in so many people to the Call of Duty community, and, this being their first proper game, this is their standard, and for them to, look at more traditional COD movement instead of, the smooth mechanics and Modern Warfare, I can see why they would be somewhat disappointed with this new one. But what I'm gonna say is that I'm not a fan of Modern Warfare, and if you want me to make a video on why I think that, just let me know. But I can appreciate the realism and finer details that Infinity Ward put into their game, which the game mechanics were some of the best we've gotten in Call of Duty, and I'm talking about Modern Warfare. Whereas Treyarch is taking a much more traditional approach, where it's not necessarily supposed to be the most real game, which is, to me what Call of Duty represents. It's not supposed to be realistic. It's an arcade type shooter, it's fast paced. It's not supposed to be realistic. I mean, it can, you know what I mean? But it's, at the end of the day, it's not supposed to be, and it never has been. So I'm actually fine with, the more traditional COD movement, but I know it'll be a bit of a adjusting period for the new players, but this isn't bad, you know what I mean? I'm just glad Treyarch is doing their own thing. I mean, we'll have to see how it plays out in, the actual game, but yeah, that's all I have to say for that comment. This last comment is one which I really like. It's someone who isn't just taking an instant disliking to a game, of which they haven't played yet, and have made their own decision and are hopeful, and made just, a good genuine comment instead of just burying the game immediately. Anyway, this brings me to where I stand on this whole sort of backlash against Cold War. Well, not really backlash, but it's just people concerned with the game. And I've said this a million times before, but, wait until the open beta is out for all platforms. Or if you've pre-ordered like me, wait until the beta and then draw your conclusions on whether or not you're going to buy the game. The COD community has always been very good at rejecting new things, where I remember with the Modern Warfare reveal, everyone was like, what is this? This is a Battlefield ripoff, Rainbow Six ripoff, just all of the above. At the end of the day, it's a new thing, and I've said this in the previous video, but it's just, the Call of Duty community is very good at rejecting new things. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this. Let me know what you guys are like overall feeling about Cold War. Please leave a comment, like, and subscribe. It helps a ton. We're actually, doing pretty well. Like, we're growing a little bit. I've gained 10 subscribers in the past, 5 days? And I've only done up this YouTube channel for about 5 days, so surely we can break 200 by the end of this month. Anyway, let me know your thoughts and opinions, like I said, down below, and yeah, this has been Molly, guys. Later.